All right. Hello, everybody. Just going to be playing around with some alcohol inks on different surfaces tonight. I think there is so many amazing things that we can use or that we can use alcohol inks on. And a lot of them can be found in your home. Just starting off with the tile first. These are very cheap. You can get them at a hardware store. Is that where you got yours, Ingrid?
Yeah, I got mine at Lowe's. I bought like a big, huge case of them because I wanted to make coasters as gifts.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
So I am using some Altenew alcohol ink marker refills. So if you have Copic refills or any other alcohol ink marker refills, you can use those as well. You don't necessarily have to use Ranger, or I know Ingrid has some other cool brands as
I've
well.
got T-Rex. I'm really loving that color that you have. That's like a super deep blue.
It is. I believe that is Dark Night.
Yeah, definitely. It's gorgeous.
It is really pretty. And this Nimbus color is super pretty too.
Yeah, I'm going to have to explore some of theirs. I think I might do some blowing techniques here.
All right. I added some.
Do you have isopropyl down?
I did, but it wasn't moving like I wanted, so I'm using some blending solution. I added a little bit of blending solution. So.
All right.
I don't know what I'm doing, and that's sometimes the fun of it, is just experimenting and just playing around.
Yep. Hi, Linda. Welcome, everybody. Sorry, just kind of getting all situated here. We just kind of threw ourselves into here. I think I'm going to use a straw.
Oh, I don't have a straw.
One of the things that I've been playing with lately was the fact that I really wasn't putting down enough blending solution. Not blending solution, isopropyl. So once it dried, I was kind of like stuck there. So now I'm just kind of experimenting and adding different colors, and then I'll just kind of blend these and kind of explore, see what happens.
I think I'm going to add a lighter color up here. So is anybody crafting along with us? Or, I mean, it doesn't have to be alcohol inks. It could be something else. I know it's late in some parts, but sometimes late night crafting is fun. I haven't been doing a lot of that lately, but I used to a lot before.
Me too.
Yeah.
Ever since I started working.
Yeah. I was going to say
haven't really been doing it late.
That was the only time when my kids were little that I was able to craft, was in the middle of the night when they were sleeping.
Okay, I'm really enjoying, I'm loving that line that just happened. I think I want to leave a little bit of white here. I'm actually really kind of loving playing with a straw a lot more than I'm finding the control very addictive. The only thing you have to get used to is not blowing in, not like inhaling.
Yeah, you don't inhale the fumes.
I've did that a few times. That's not very good for you. Let's put it that way.
All right. And if you are going to get tiles, make sure it's the one that has like the glossy finish on it, because the backside is going to be rough, and that's just going to soak the alcohol ink in. So, all right. See, this is why I gave up before, because I can't get it where I want it.
Because you're using the tool. Gotcha.
Probably. I don't
it gives a very different look. Why don't you, do you have your what's it called? The pressure blower thing.
I don't. It's in my
highly
closet.
technical term.
Let's see.
I've got my window cracked and I have a fan here. Ooh, I'm really loving what just happened. I wasn't paying attention. Good thing this is recorded to what color just dropped, but look at the undertones that got stained on the white. I love that. Okay, the last time that Tiffany and I did this was the very first day that I've ever played with alcohol inks. I'm really loving this. I'd love to know in the chat if you all do this, stop and admire your work when you're playing.
I do. And then sometimes I do one more thing and then I take it too far and then I like, oh, I wish I didn't do that.
I'm going to make, oh my gosh, I really love what's going on here. Okay, I'm going to lift this up so you can all see what's going on here. So you can see how these colors kind of, let's see if we can get this to focus in here. See how they all are kind of blending together? I love that. It's just so pretty. It develops such incredible texture and it almost looks like a stone. Yeah, it's so pretty.
That's so
wow,
cool.
That was quick. Look at that. We have like covers. Now I'm going to cover the whole thing because
oh man.
I didn't leave any white. But
yours turned out better.
I love
than
your
mine.
color. Oh no, I disagree. I think they're just different looks.
Yeah.
But that's what's cool about alcohol inks, right? Oh, this is so cool. I love the different shades. So I'm using 2 different brands today. I'd love to know, everybody tell us what brands of alcohol inks you have. So I've got, I think this is Lettuce. And then there's Willow by Ranger. And then I've got these 3 by T-Rex, which are Lemongrass, Kelp Forest, and Olive Green. And together, they've just kind of made this really intriguing look. That was quick.
It's pretty.
Look at that. Now we can just let that dry and then seal it.
I'm actually going to grab some alloy, I think, for mine.
So pretty. I love green, although I'm kind of feeling like I want to have some stuff on the sides here. But you know what? Maybe I'll get like a Peebo paint pen, like a metallic.
Oh, yeah.
And run like silver or gold along the side.
Oh, that would be pretty.
That would be gorgeous. Yeah. So this is pretty much, it's drying. I think it's a little tacky, but that was quick. Project 1 done. Love it.
All right. Just going to blow.
All right. So Mary's got Ranger, Marabou, and Jacquard. Jacquard has, I think that's, is that Pinata?
I think
Mary?
it is. Yeah.
Yeah, they have, from what I've seen, they have hands down the best gold. It's on my list to get.
Yeah, mine too.
Tiffany very quickly enabled me. This is just half of my stash. I own the entire Ranger line. I have it in another tin too. And then I very quickly went out and bought all the T-Rex line.
That's too funny. She went from 0 to 60 like so fast. And if you're not following her on Instagram, because she has shown a lot of her, well, not a lot, but several of her pieces and things that she's working on over on Instagram. And I think on your community tab too, maybe here on YouTube.
Yeah, a little bit, mostly Instagram. This is one of my favorite pieces. This is kind of like, it just feels very light and wispy and very like different from what I usually make. So, oh, sorry, that wasn't the one. This one. I love this piece.
That is so cool.
Fun, different, unexpected. And it's a lot of brush work and different things, very different than just blowing it around. And so I've been kind of experimenting with that. And Tiffany and I have been having a lot of fun creating flowers and different things too. Hey, you all have to tell me, is my like camera a little blurry? Yeah, I'm hoping it's not. I'm hoping it's not.
Maybe a little bit, but it looks more dark. Maybe it's not enough light, maybe?
Yeah, the 4 lights are not enough. It's crazy.
Yeah.
All right. Tiffany, yours is absolutely stunning.
No, I think the gold definitely brought everything together. So, and thank you.
Love that. Thanks, Mary. All right.
So do you know how to seal these or?
Yes. And I think you have one of them to start with the Kamar varnish.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't have it. I've been looking to buy it. I need to make a trip to Lowe's, or actually the best price I found is actually at Joann's, like $8.
Oh, okay.
And you spray it first with the Kamar varnish to seal it. And then you need several layers of the UV resistant clear. This is, I believe, archival safe too, or the archival spray, the archival version of this too. Several layers of that, because these are not light fast, and if you don't seal them properly sitting in the sun, they will fade.
Okay. I think that I made the mistake of where are they? So somebody had mentioned that I needed a UV whatever, because I had done these, and I was actually going to put these in the fair, and I forgot, and I was getting too happy about doing, but then the resin didn't cure in time, so those don't have that UV protection on them. So yeah, but now I know those for sure. Gorgeous. I have to get some of that.
Yeah. Oh, I'm really liking this. Now, tiles, you can see how fast that was. That was pretty quick. So you could make a stack of these. You could actually probably put 4 out at once and just work and get like a whole set done probably in under 20 minutes, I'm thinking. Yeah.
That's a good idea. And these would be fun for, like you said, presents and stuff.
Yeah.
Like coasters.
I gave coasters. I gave tile coasters to several of my in-laws one of the first years that Michael and I were together, and they still have them out, believe it or not. I'm shocked. Wow. I stamped them. I stamped and baked them. Wow. Who else did that with Stampin' Up! Years ago? Well, this is fun. I want to move that to the side.
I don't like.
I'm really digging yours. There. I'll mail you mine if you mail me yours.
Okay. We'll trade. Fair trade.
That sounds good. I like that.
Okay. Carol is asking, where do you buy the tiles? I bought mine at Home Depot.
I bought mine at Lowe's.
At Lowe's, yeah. And I think they were like 19 cents or something a piece.
Yeah, like, they were super cheap.
Yeah. I will say I did buy mine like 5 years ago, so I don't know. I can't imagine that they're that much more expensive.
Yeah, and if they're 50 cents a piece, that would probably be
still worth it.
Yeah.
Oh, because I think it's to be worth it, yeah.
Yeah, think about it. I mean, what would you pay buying these? And you could, just do cork bottoms here. Very easy to do. But you'd have to seal them. That's the only thing. And when you seal, you should do that outside too. But you could make a ton of these, and that would be a great gift. Great personalized gift. And how quick and easy was that?
Yeah, that was fun. Uh-oh. Now I want to get a box of tiles.
Oh yeah. I went straight for the full box.
Oh yeah, I did. All right, what else we got? I want to do something random. So I have some packaging with I know we both got different things. Okay. Some of the same, but
so Tiffany and I kind of chatted about some of the different things that we could use. And we both just started rattling off all the different things that we have. This is like half of a stamp packaging that came in. This is from a chocolate wrapper. What else you got there, Tiffany?
The coffee.
Yep. Coffee. I got my little espresso bag that I use. We're going to do on the inside. Because basically when you're working with alcohol inks, I saw somebody in one of my, in the chat asked why we're not doing it on paper. We're doing this actually on different types of surfaces versus just paper tonight. So you could purchase some things or just grab different things. You just need something to not be porous. So,
I mean, technically you could, you just wouldn't be able to move it around and make it,
right.
you know, yeah.
Well, yeah, because I think really one of the surfaces we have is somewhat porous, right?
Maybe, yeah. I have
the
like
canvas.
this glitter paper. Oh, the canvas board.
I have a canvas board, yeah.
Yeah, and I grabbed this glitter paper. This is from scrapbook.com. Just in my stash. Somebody was asking, can you, on your chat, can you use alcohol lift ink on these? Yes, you can. On the tiles.
Great question.
Yeah.
Oh, and I have a mug too. And some tin.
Ooh,
different
fun.
little tins. Yeah. So we're just going to explore today. So we'd love to know if y'all have any questions for us.
See if I missed any. How do the wrinkles impact the image? Oh, the wrinkles on the packaging, probably.
Yeah, I'm thinking that it might keep it from flowing. Let's find out. How's that? Yeah. I'm thinking I may not want to do green. I'm trying to decide. Let's see if I can keep some of the gold here, because we're not even 100% certain all of this is going to work, but we're just going to give it a go.
Yep. I bought a bunch of purples. And
it's funny. I was reaching for purples too. I'm going for brights. Yeah.
That's funny. Yeah, I haven't had much time to play with these. I had bought, I can't remember. I think it was an email that I had gotten from Altenew, and they had done an alcohol background with these, and I'm like, ooh, so pretty. Like, I need more alcohol inks. So I bought like way too many because it's so hard to choose because all the colors are so pretty.
Yeah.
But it's definitely a medium that keeps well, in my opinion. I have some alcohol inks that are many, many years old.
Well, mine are 7 years old. A lot of mine. Yeah. Unopened, and they're perfect.
Yeah. And I love doing it. So using them, it's very relaxing to me, I think. Just to sit and play.
I agree.
All right. I don't know how this is going to work on here because there's like a painted image on this too. I think this might be interesting. All right. Okay, I'm going to put down some blending
I always
solution.
Forget which side I blew in. Well, it's moving. It's not moving quite as easily. I'm going to add some ISO. Oh, it's so pretty on the gold. Let's see what happens here. I have no idea how this is going to work, but we're just going to experiment a little.
That's kind of cool. I'm going to add gold again. I should probably.
It's almost eating through some of the gold foil here.
Oh, wow.
Which is interesting because that will leave I think like a silver finish, right?
Mm-hmm.
Either that or it's staining it, one of the two. The good news is I didn't buy this paper. So, well, technically I did, but not for this purpose.
Well, most likely after you eat the chocolate, what do you usually do? You either recycle it if it can be recycled, or you throw it in the trash. So in this case, it's getting a whole nother life.
Which I love. I love that about crafting, right? Oh, look at how pretty that is.
this one.
Let's see if we can't move this around a little. Ooh, that's kind of cool and fun.
All right. While we're playing around, do you want to tell them about our live on Friday as well?
Yeah, we are so excited. I'm so sorry, Mary. I know my camera's out of focus and I don't know why it's doing that because it's not, my little control is not, the autofocus isn't on. So let's turn it on.
Have you tried toggling it off and on?
Yeah, I just put it on. Let's see. It wasn't on, so. Let's see how that does it. Hopefully that'll get better. If not,
sometimes electronics have a mind of their own.
Yeah. How's that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. So Tiffany, we were telling them about Friday.
Oh, yes.
We're
Friday.
We're gonna do something fun. You go ahead. Ooh, that was pretty.
We are going to do a Q&A. So no crafting, just, you guys can ask your questions. I will pop a link in the chat. I did a form for mine just because my brain doesn't work if they're kind of everywhere. So we pose this question to our email list first. And I've had some questions come in, and then now you guys can ask your questions as well. So any crafty related questions you have, leave them in the comments, or I will put the link.
Yeah, I will put the link in the description afterward. Let's go ahead and I'm going to dry that really quick. Or did I do that backwards?
Carol's asking, oh my gosh, Ingrid, what's that blower you're using?
This is, oh, good Lord. It's called an airbrush. I'm like, what is this called? I unfortunately did not do a very good job of keeping that in the center. I was going to try and do a flower really quick, but I didn't do a very good job of keeping that in the center because I was just goofing off over here. But I'm kind of really liking how this moves on here, and it's kind of made it like a metallic kind of, look at that.
That's really cool.
I don't really know how to describe it because it's really like a metallic, like a foiled version of the alcohol ink. It's really beautiful, really beautiful. So let's see if I can just get this to dry here. I think I did the wrong. I should have put color underneath, but
now I could see it better instead of I was looking to the side. This is kind of cool.
Oh, that's beautiful. That's kind of nice how you have that doily there.
Yeah.
Also.
Really old Prima flower packaging.
Yeah, that's beautiful. Of course you saved it.
Of course. So there was a lady with like years ago, her name was Stepho Gal. If she used to make these amazing mini albums from Prima flower packaging. So I have of course I got rid of some, but I saved a bunch as well, like the really cool ones. Like I really love the clear with the doily on there. It's really cool. I don't know what I do with it, but it's still fun to play around.
I will tell you something. This does not dry the same as it does on paper. Paper, this would have dried super fast, but it's still not dry, which is interesting. So
is it seeping through it all?
Oh, I guess so, a little bit. Yeah. Not a whole lot, though. Look at how much I have here.
Yeah.
And just a little bit came through on the creases. Came through on the creases.
Oh, because the paper was broken down already, probably.
Yes. All right, I think I'm going to have to get a different camera because this is really driving me crazy. Sorry, everybody. I promise when I'm in Zoom, it's crystal clear. There we go. Now it's not moving anywhere.
I wonder, you said it was raining or something? Did you say it was raining?
Yeah, it poured really, really. Sorry, Sharon, I wish I could. I've been trying. Am I clear on yours though, Tiffany?
Yeah, I'm looking on my phone and it doesn't, I mean, oh, you know what?
Strange. What?
Now that I'm looking closer, like if I have it far away, it doesn't, it doesn't look like it's out of focus.
Yeah, it's strange.
No, I don't know. Yeah. I don't know. I wonder, because I know sometimes YouTube will choose the, like, I wonder if they have it set to like 320 or something, you know what I mean? Like the three little dots. I'm trying to think I
know what you're saying.
Yeah, they probably, yeah. I don't know if everybody else would, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. It is what it is. I see that Linda says that it snowed where she is today.
Oh my goodness.
Melissa Miller, I have not seen you in years. Hey, Chicky, how are you? It's so fun to see everybody. Hi, Karen. Hey, Mary. I talked to you already. Elizabeth. I'm just drying alcohol ink here. All right. I need a bright color, I think, on this one for this flower. So what do you think, Tiffany?
Ooh, you're making flowers on the chocolate packaging?
I'm going to just play. Yeah.
That's cool. What a show off. No, I'm just kidding.
This side is all kind of like, you know what you do when you have this over here, people? You do this. And you just kind of see if it comes back to life and see if you can move stuff around. And oh, I wonder if it would. Oh, it does reactivate. Look at that. Interesting. And then you usually just wipe it away.
Yeah.
Start over because it got a little away from me. I was just playing. So, wow, look, it did actually stain it.
Oh, wow.
Interesting. I was just goofing off. So let's just do this. There we go. All right. Now I don't have to look at it. Yeah, I'm a little bit of a perfectionist. I know. I've missed you too, Melissa. It's been a long time. Melissa and I were on the same design team quite a while ago.
Oh, fun.
Yeah. Gosh, it's been a long time since let's see here. Since I've done this, let's get several little pieces around. It's been a while since I've made a flower. What about you, Tiffany?
Yeah, I haven't really played. Well, I used these alcohol inks a little bit, but yeah, no, I haven't made a flower in a while. I gave up.
You know, flowers might.
Instagram reel.
Yes, I did. I did. Sorry, Mary, I was just playing. I didn't mean to ruin it. I just kind of was curious. You know what? I'm going to tell you, this is not drying so easily on this. So this is going to be too difficult, I think, to make a flower here. So, yeah. Yeah, it doesn't move. Oh, I forgot to add the ISO. Yeah, this is like
you know what?
This is like a mess here.
I'm going to try pearls on this one. Hello, Davida. How are you?
Mary was wondering if you were going to add another color, Tiffany.
To this, probably not. I'm not as venturous with color. I stick to like 1 or 2 same light colors, and that's pretty much it.
She's not kidding.
No. Sometimes I'll do like a rainbow, but yeah, it's not very adventurous when it comes. Oh, I forgot to.
Well, you know what? Let me get some yellow in here too. Kind of get that orangey kind of look going.
All right. So I'm using pearls on this one now. And if you're using pearls, you have to use blending solution. Can't use isopropyl alcohol.
I know there's a technical reason for that. And why is that? Not to put you on the spot there or anything.
Yeah, I honestly have no idea because I had seen, I think this was a year that I had gone to Creativation and I saw Tim use them, or I don't remember. Anyways, I had got them and I tried them and I was so frustrated because they were not working. And I was like, these are not good. This is not a good product. So they went in the drawer and I don't remember what it was, where I saw it or what, but then I saw that you have to use blending solution and I was like, oh, that's like the only time I use blending solution because it is pricey. I don't like to use it all the time.
This does not work like it does on paper. Just saying.
It would have been so cool.
Yeah, I think I would have to take some time to allow stuff to really dry. And I'm like getting impatient because I know we're live and I would rather you guys get value. That's interesting because sorry, I've got multiple thoughts in my head here. The crease got in my way, but in a good way, which is interesting right there. So, because I need the middle to be a little bit more dry in order for this to truly work.
Mm-hmm.
In order to really get some nice petals to come out, but I'll have to do this on paper one day for y'all. Flowers are a lot of fun.
Yeah, they are. Ooh, this is where'd it go? Which one was this? The Alloy Foundry.
Your favorite? Oh no, that's that's your favorite.
My favorite is the statue.
Oh,
favorite. Alloy.
So what is everybody's favorite alcohol color? Everybody has like one favorite. Mine is Dijon.
Mine would have to be, it's a mix between Monsoon, I should say.
I knew she was going to say Monsoon.
Monsoon and this Dark Night one. This one from this new one.
Nice.
Altenew.
Marabou Rainbow, Mary says. Yeah. Okay. This
Ooh.
is like driving me crazy. So we're gonna put that to the side. We'll play with that another
right.
day. That was
This
a
is kinda-
fail. That was a fail. I'm just saying.
Not a fail, a lesson. There's a lesson in there somewhere.
There's a
You're
lesson in there somewhere.
You're going to be laying in bed and think, oh, I should have done it this way or should have used this or something.
Splatter it. That's what we do. We splatter it. We splatter it and we put it to the side. All right. You trying something different now? Mm-hmm. I'm going to break out the coffee.
Ooh,
this is going to be fun. All right. Now, one of the things that I do want to tell everybody, when you're working with a different kind of surface like this, or like a tin or a tile or something, is you're going to want to really clean it. Make sure that it doesn't have, like this was covered with espresso just an hour ago. And then I took a paper towel with a little bit of the isopropyl alcohol on it to really clean it, just to make sure that there wasn't anything that would kind of impede the alcohol from moving. I'm really curious about how this works because this is really slick surface. So I would call this waterproof, wouldn't you? Like a waterproof surface? Yeah.
Yeah. Calypso Girl is asking, can you please advise your make and model of the airbrush? It is so quiet. Is there an economical one you would recommend?
I will 100% put this in the description afterward, only because I couldn't tell you the exact make and model. But I will add it to the supply list. I apologize. I didn't get a chance to do that earlier. I worked all day, literally until having to move my computer. I had to stop working to move my computer over to my scrapbooking desk or my crafting desk. Oh, I said scrapbooking. But I did get it on Amazon. I believe Tiffany has it, the same one too. Mm-hmm. It is not completely quiet, but it is. I put it down on the ground on the carpet so that it was away from the microphone, if that's helpful to you. But it isn't like crazy loud.
No, when I got it, I thought it was going to be louder. I mean,
Me too.
Obviously have to. I mean, there is going to be some noise, but I thought it was going to be louder. It's not too loud.
Yeah. Oh, did you cut yours? You made it smaller.
I did.
All right.
Well, because mine had a bunch of folds in it, so it would be weird to kind of work around them.
Yeah. I think I might leave mine whole and go for distance here. Let's I'm going to start with a lot of isopropyl alcohol. And I'm just going to see what I can make. It's just kind of going everywhere, which is kind of fun.
What colors now? You know what? I'm going to use Monsoon. Where'd it go?
Of course you are.
I lost it.
Oh, wow. This is really just being repelled. Interesting.
I even have the big Monsoon bottle.
Of course you do. I love that. Yep.
Dawn says, ooh, a coffee bag, you say? Yeah. Why not?
Why not? Oh, we both said that.
Ooh, this is so cool.
This is cool. It's really repelling it, which is awesome. Okay. Mine is not totally
zoom in a little bit.
It's making it a little difficult. So, all right, let's get the brush out. Time to move some stuff around here.
Go. And then boysenberry. Does the bag have residue on the outside or wax finish?
Kind of feels like the inside is just a little more matte, I would say.
Mm-hmm.
Would be a best way to describe it. Okay, so this is like an undercolor for me. Wow, this is a lot of alcohol ink, Ingrid. I love making it just move. Okay, so now that I have this nice and covered,
This is really cool.
this would make some really interesting packaging.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mine might actually feel like it has some sort of something on the inside. I don't, maybe waxy almost. But every bag might be different, you know, so.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, we have different coffee. Apparently we like different coffees.
Yeah.
Oh, this is fun. So it's still stained a little underneath, which is interesting. So let me see if I can move this in here. Like knocking all my alcohol ink bottles over, which is not good. They're open.
So when I opened this bag, it reminded me of these sheets that you can buy. They're the alcohol foil tape sheets. Obviously, this isn't tape, and you can't do some of the cool things, but I mean, you don't have to buy crafty products. You have it probably in your house somewhere.
Yeah. Oh, this is really cool because it does really repel just like paper does with ISO.
I don't want to touch it, but I don't want to move it around anymore.
Apparently I'm in the green mood today. Just trying to get this to move a little. See if we can't make some other.
It does, Carol, and I even made myself a cup of coffee because I knew if I was working with this, I would want a cup of coffee, so I have one.
Okay, so mine is just I put too much down. I could spread it out. I kind of really like it. I like almost don't want to mess with the pieces that don't have any color on them.
Yeah.
And then once it starts to dry, that's when you can actually get some brushwork to actually take, because right now it's too wet.
This is doing some really cool stuff. It's really cool. Dawn's asking, I wonder if the foil tape is like the foil tape you can get in the hardware store for heating.
Oh, that's, yes. You know, I have some of that somewhere.
Oh.
I think in the garage.
See, I have no idea what she's talking about. Ductwork. Oh.
Or like a electrical tape too. Not electrical, but ductwork tape. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Okay.
I don't even know why I have that. None of us are handy in this house.
I'm sure we might have some in the garage too.
Mine's too.
Who knows?
So this is one of those things that also takes a little bit to dry. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to actually take some Yupo and I'm going to pick some color up.
Oh, good idea.
Ooh, kind of fun.
No ink wasted.
I can continue to play on here while stuff dries too. It's the beginning of something fun. That's what's really fun about alcohol inks to me is it's never done until you absolutely feel like it is. You know, you can always adjust it. And I find it to be very, healing's not the right word, but relaxing. Like there's no pressure for it to become perfect. I have wrecked more projects than I can say. And I don't even think that's a bad thing. I think that's just kind of part of the fun, you know?
Yeah, I think, you know, in order to learn a new technique, you have to play around and practice and kind of, especially something like this, because I remember when I first started using alcohol inks, I was just looking at some of my old backgrounds, and not that they're horrible, but I've created or I've developed a whole different style just by playing and experimenting and, you know, just kind of having fun.
Yeah.
Over time.
This is kind of fun. Look at this.
Unless you're like Ingrid and she picks it up like that, you know.
Stop.
You did. It was like, well, because you have like an artsy mind. Like my mind isn't, like, if that makes sense. Like,
yeah, but you taught me. Well, look at that. That's kind of cool. It's kind of fun and different.
Whoa, that's cool.
So I'm picking up all the extra with the tile. You know, I love this. Yes, Linda, 100%. It's therapeutic. It's the right word. Yeah. Okay, so I know that this looks like a bunch of, and you're sitting there going, that's not art. But I'm telling you, there's something really interesting starting to happen in here. And that's why I'm wanting to pick up a little bit more ink here. Ooh, see, now we're creating texture. This is where the fun begins. I'm getting really excited. Where's Karen? It's like a Karen moment.
Yeah.
Oh, this is so cool. Oh, well, now I want to work on the tin too. Look at the texture that created by just adding it down and then picking it up. It's like that's so really random, cool. Right? You could probably get that with saran wrap as well.
Ooh, yeah.
I've got a box right off to my left here. Ooh, fun. So Crafty Amy says that she has used that tape in embossing folders since it has the paper backing, Tiffany.
Oh, okay.
Adding alcohol inks to it would be a great idea, she says. That's a wonderful idea.
These foil sheets or the ones from the...
I think that tape from the that you would use.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
From the hardware store.
I just want to show you how cool this really came out from earlier. I really love kind of like how these colors collide, and that's kind of what I'm starting to see here is some of that. I wonder if I stuck a stencil in here, what that would do.
Ooh, and let it sit, or just pull it up.
Yeah, because it's feeling a little tacky right now.
Oops.
So let's just add that there. And I'll take some plastic wrap, the back side.
Wendy's asked, sorry, go ahead.
Go ahead.
Wendy's asking, can you use alcohol ink on a gel plate?
You sure can.
Yes.
Tiffany and I went over what we were going to use today. We were like, should we take a gel plate out?
I think the gel plate with alcohol inks, because I've done it. I did it a couple times, like a couple weeks back. I don't remember. And I know Ingrid did it when we were crafting or chatting or something together. And it was really cool. So I think it deserves its own.
Yep.
Whatever.
We vowed that we would do a session just that alone. Mm-hmm. Yes. So look for that to come. Oh, it's creating some interesting texture. Okay. It's like I can't stop now. I'm reaching for anything that has texture because it's dried a little. Mary says that I should add another color. I think it's, ooh. Sorry, I'm getting very excited. Oh my gosh, this texture is unreal. Oh, it's so cool.
Oh no, mine dries.
Mine's dry.
Completely.
It's sticky, right? Yeah.
No, mine's not sticky.
No? Yeah, mine dried a little too much. I pulled too much of the wetness up. But if you, I don't know if you got, can you all see this right here? It's so, so beautiful.
I have a mister.
I love this. Okay, I'm going to have to drop another color in here. So what color should I add? Monsoon.
Yeah. I was going to say a brown, but I know you're missing.
Oh.
Or did you find your espresso or no?
I did not, but I could put teak wood in. Teak wood would be fine.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. I have every color. Just saying.
Oh, that's true. I just knew that you had espresso. That's why.
I
forgot.
Every color. Yeah.
All right. I'm going to use a mini mister. This has isopropyl alcohol in it. And I'm just going to mist a little bit of the alcohol onto the bubble wrap just to see if I can get some texture here. Ooh. Now I'm having a moment. Ooh. Although I don't know if I like that on this particular one. I think I might actually blend that out back to where it was.
Mary wonders, she's saying, do we hate color? No, we don't hate color. We love color. I think Tiffany and I are probably the two that lean more towards masculine colors. I think
a lot, yeah.
Yeah, than most crafters out there. Most mixed media artists. I want to add something else to this though. There. Okay. Let's go for Island Teal from T-Rex. Let's see what this looks like. I'm just going to explore here.
Put some of this there.
I'm kind of digging how that all looks. And I'm going to use this little bitty. This is so cute. It's like the smallest little, what do you call this? What's this material called?
The bubble wrap?
Thank you. It's like the smallest little pattern. So cute. And that's making some very interesting patterns there. Okay, so now let's add some stencil again with the bubble wrap. Oops. Whoops. Now I have color on my hands.
Ooh, I love that. The colors.
Yeah, it's very pretty. It's not wanting to work with the stencil. And I've got a hair in here, of course. I have an Ingrid hair in here.
I love bubble wrap because, like you said, it can come in like the tiniest, and you have like I would say the normal size, and then where did my big one go? Then I have like
this is kind of cool. Little honeycomb pattern. This is actually starting to get really cool. Mary is telling me to put ink through the stencil. All right, I will try that next. I'm really loving this honeycomb pattern though. I've got a lot of really interesting texture. This is going to be very cool to cut down and maybe even run through the die cut machine with like a die cut and make a very interesting heart. I think that I used my heart template, but if you can imagine like a heart.
Mm-hmm.
That would be really cool.
That would be cool.
Or just like a big circle or a fun little tag or something. Okay, this is kind of fun.
Dawn says, what if Ingrid put the stencil down and spritzed with alcohol?
Well, I only have isopropyl alcohol. Is that what you mean?
I think that's probably what she means, yeah.
Okay. And then let's use the bubble wrap to kind of pull that up a little. Oh, that's a great idea, ladies. Thank you. That is gorgeous. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. Okay, so this was all. I almost need to take a photo. This is like really starting to get really good. This is like insane. So much fun. Stencils. So much fun.
I think the coffee bag might be one of my favorites.
Me too. This is like so cool.
I don't know what is on mine, but like the depth I'm getting, it's probably hard to tell on camera, but it's like crazy. It's like really
I just snapped a couple pictures because I know I'm going to end up ruining this as I do this again, but it's just so cool. I hope you all are amused by us. I apologize if you're not. But this is truly an explorative evening. Right, Tiffany?
Yep, it is.
All right, here we go. Quick little spritzes. I don't want to pull everything up. It does look like batik. You're right, Kimberly. Bye, Karen. Nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Okay, that side didn't work as well, but that's okay. I don't know if I want to do this on every side.
All right, I'm gonna grab a stencil if you don't mind.
Why would I mind? Why would I mind? Okay, I think I want to use some different stencils too, and just kind of. I think I need a little bit more color here. Just kind of get that explored.
I have this one. Just got this one. Well, not just, but I haven't used it yet.
Wow, that's really gorgeous. Okay. This is going to be interesting. Let's see if I can pull that out. Yep. Oh, I took a little too much. This is really what mixed media is all about, just exploring and trying different things and having fun.
And, you know, sometimes when I'm watching lives or a video or something that somebody does will spark, you know, an idea in my head. So maybe we're doing the same for you.
Yeah.
I ruined it.
I know I ruined mine too. That's okay. That's okay. That's okay. I still have a lot of really fun stuff going on here. Let's see if I can get some of this texture back. That's okay. Yeah, I think I'm just because you know what's really cool about this, although I have a really nice little pattern going on my hands, is even though I kind of got rid of, unfortunately, all the really cool texture, I didn't touch this because I love that and I know better than to go over something that I absolutely love. I could still cut this down and it would be an absolutely stunning, just stunning card, you know, with a sentiment over it. Just a little cute little panel like that would just be gorgeous. Yeah, that's a great idea, Daphne. Daphne said to lightly spritz.
Yeah, I did too much.
The bubble wrap. Yep, I got a little too happy there. I think I need to add just a little tiny bit of, because believe it or not, I took away too much green. It's shocking. I just want to.
The good thing about alcohol inks is that you can just blend them out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and that's what's really so much better than working, like ink blending or inks on paper. You have way more play. And don't be afraid to just turn your paper around if you need it to go a different way. Don't ever feel like you have to be just stuck in one direction. Okay, I'm loving that. That's good.
Boo, I'm mad. I loved mine and I had to ruin it. Well, not ruin it, but change it to something that was what I was loving. That's okay.
So I'm gonna try this. We're gonna experiment. Okay, so in case you missed it earlier, Tiffany and I are going live on Friday. And we're going to do it. It's another late evening. I apologize in advance. I will definitely get a new camera by Friday. I apologize in advance if you're in Europe because it's going to be in the middle of the night. But good news for everybody in Australia and New Zealand. All right. We're going to be answering questions. So if you have any questions, it's going to be a Q&A. We're really excited to just kind of be here, just have a fun little gathering with friends and just come and hang with us. All right. Friday night with the girls.
Yeah. Friday night hangout.
Guys can come too. But.
Of course.
Thank you, Dawn. I'm impressed there are so many of you here so late at night. Okay, now I'm going direct to paper with the texture. Oh, I'm really loving that. Okay, so I'm really happy. Thank you for telling me to add brown. It's shocking that I didn't even think of that because that's absolutely what this needed. It needed a little bit of brown. I'm really loving the grunge that's going on here. I'm feeling that I need to add a little tiny bit of color in a couple of other spots. I'm starting to feel the project. Oh, great question, Melissa. We are going, what time are we going live, Tiffany? I can't remember actually.
5:30 Pacific time. So
oh, that's right.
8:30.
8:30 Eastern.
Yeah.
Okay, that's good because now I can pull some up. Take some there, add some there, take some here, add some here, a little bit more. This is what's so really cool about this. Oh, it's just creating layers. Oops. It's gorgeous.
All right. Dawn has some amazing ideas because she said, what if you spray the alcohol on your stencil and then lay it down on the bag?
Ooh,
love that.
Well, now I got to try that. I'm going to have to spray it off to the side, though, because I will end up spraying the whole piece.
Okay, come on.
All right.
Oh, it dried already. There we go. Thank you, Dawn. Teamwork makes a dream work. Is that the saying?
That's right. Didn't work for me that well. But then again, you're dry coast. I'm
dry coast.
I got a lot of humidity going on in the air today. It was pouring cats. If any of you are in North Carolina, it was pouring cats and dogs today. I don't think it stopped pouring for oh. Wow, that's just so cool. It just makes me so excited. Well, I need to find a different stencil now.
All right, I think I got something cool going on here. Ooh.
Okay, now I'm going to do this one.
Thank you, Dawn.
Okay, this is by far my favorite piece. I can't wait to cut this up and do something with it. Yeah, that didn't do a whole lot. I wonder. Use my egg carton.
Oh, yes.
Because it's styrofoam, so it's not like the isopropyl alcohol will hurt it, right? There we go. 7 inches of snow. That's crazy, Kimberly. Ooh, yes, I'm digging this. This looks good. Okay.
All right. I didn't know how much I needed this kind of play session.
Me too.
Yeah. I haven't been feeling very inspired lately, so but now I'm like, ooh.
So I'm curious, what do you all do when you are kind of coming up against that? Because Tiffany and I certainly do from time to time. Kind of, not feeling the mojo.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. This is like insanely gorgeous. Look at that, Tiffany.
Ooh.
Look at all this texture. And I love the stencil along with, there's some honeycomb in here, and there's the bubble wrap, and there's the egg carton, and there's just so many cool little things going on. And what was really interesting was this egg carton. Let me see if I can get this in the camera here. You'll have to go look at Tiffany's screen if you're on my stream. Because I'm not blurry in her screen for some reason. This right here, it took the isopropyl alcohol and it just kind of blended everything nice and smooth, which is really fascinating because now you have this really smooth texture right next to something that's like grungy, and it's got all this character and different layers. So it's like the contrast between the two is really special. So, sorry, I got really excited.
I love that.
Okay.
Whoops. I think I might take this one. I think this stamp is already ruined. So what I'm going to do, I don't know where my alcohol lift ink pad is, so I'm just going to put some alcohol. Oh. This is probably really bad for stamps.
Okay, I spritzed the backside of some sequin waste, and it created a beautiful pattern. Yeah, and that's something that would work really well with this because this is, in essence, sequin material, so kind of like plastic, right?
Mm-hmm.
Works really well with that. Oh, nice little polka dots. This is great. Okay. I should probably stop while I'm ahead. Quit while I'm ahead. Love this. I'm loving yours, Tiffany. Look at how beautiful that is.
The stencil added a lot.
It really did.
And then I added some bubble wrap back. And then I did a little stamping, but it kind of just added these little cool looking little blobs.
Yeah. Yeah, if you're just joining now, or I'm sorry, Janet, I know it's blurry. If you go to Tiffany's stream, because we're both live streaming simultaneously, YouTube has decided to stream me crystal clear on hers, but blurry on mine. So if you go into the description and click her name, you'll see me a clear over there. But this is really cool. I'm loving how this looks. So much fun. Okay. I have one last thing I want to work on. I'm putting it to the side. And this is even something that you can turn into like collage material too. Fun little.
Yeah.
Yep. With all the remnants. Now I want to take this and see if I can't. Oh, it's still sticky. No. Okay. Move on, Ingrid. Should I try the mug?
Ooh.
Yeah, I think I'm going to. So I'm going to take some plastic wrap. It's a big mug, so we'll see how well this goes. All right, and then this is going to be pure color. So
I'm going to work on this. So, sorry.
Cool. Go for it.
This was a package that I got from Ranger, and I thought it was really cool. It's been sitting in my closet, so should work. But we're gonna try it out.
Okay, so I've got some Monsoon, and I would like some Dijon. A little bit of Dijon. And Monsoon, Dijon, and what color, Tiffany? Should we do green?
Monsoon. Yeah, I think so.
Let's try this kiwi. Hopefully this is the right green. I probably picked the wrong one. I should have taken lemongrass. There we go. We'll see how that turns out. I feel like it needs a little bit of brown in there. A little bit of teak.
Hello, Jen and Misfit Crafter. I believe that's Monique, I believe. Misfit
All right.
Crafter.
So we're just going to take this, and I'm just going to wrap this up around it and just kind of crinkle just a little. I don't need it to go all the way. It can't. Oh, it's not really pretty up there. Let's just let that crinkle. I can add more. So I'm looking for some of these like crinkle little lines here. I'm looking for some texture that it's going to create. And I want to do a little bit more, I think, at the top. Or should I leave the top white, Tiffany?
Ooh, I would leave it white. But that's just me.
I'm kind of thinking I do want it to be like that, but I want to have a little bit more texture going on in here. Yeah. Okay, so the thing about doing this, and I'm not going to worry about something not being perfect because I can also take isopropyl alcohol to it afterward, like even after it's dry, and just like touch stuff up if I want. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to now just like leave that, believe it or not, I'm going to leave this for 24 hours. And then when we come back on Friday, maybe I'll leave it till Friday, even though it doesn't need to stay till Friday, then peel it off. And or I can peel it off on a story.
Oh yeah,
on a YouTube story. That way you can see everything, and you can see that it's going to leave some interesting texture here, where all of that is, and that's a real quick, easy project. You know what? I think I'm going to do this on a tile too. You could do that.
That'd be so fun. Yeah.
Do you have any? Okay, so I'm going to leave
plastic
that off
wrap.
to the side.
No. Not
you
in my
don't?
craft
Okay.
room. No.
What about something from a package?
Somewhere probably. Not near me, no.
Yeah. I can't wait to see the reveal either, Melissa. I think the hardest part about those projects is waiting. But something so simple, right? And you all have, so many of you have alcohol inks. I would love to know if there's anybody in the audience that does not have alcohol inks. Okay, I'm doing this just for Mary now. I'm going to use color.
The brightest colors you have.
Purple, and how about some pink? I know I have pink here somewhere.
Pink. I'm surprised.
I'm not sure if it would work with press and seal, but I have press and seal. It might.
Oh, I have press and seal somewhere right here, one of my drawers.
Okay, so what other color? Somebody help me out here. Pink, purple.
Yellow?
I've got boysenberry, gumball, and maybe dandelion. Does that sound good?
Ooh, yeah, yeah.
Okay. Is that color enough, Mary? All right. So I've got another tile here, and I'm just going to turn this over and just kind of crinkle it on here so that we have that really cool texture. And let's see here. I think I want, I don't know. I don't think I want white on this. Well, I guess we'll leave. Should we have white? I can't decide clearly.
I will always opt for white space, so.
Okay. We'll just leave it like that.
Sherry's asking, where did you get the paper? This is a package from Ranger. It's like a bubble mailer. And it's really cool because you could see the bubbles on it.
That was like crazy quick. I can't even believe how fast that project was. You could easily make very cool gifts doing that.
Coaster with the mug. There you go. Coasters with mugs.
A coaster with a mug.
Yeah.
Oh,
Mother's Day.
Brilliant. What a
Father's Day.
Well, I did the mug in like greens and blues, so now I need some complimentary things. So you know me, what am I going to go for? Browns. To go with the green. Oh, you know what? A little bit of red. Pop of red would be nice, wouldn't it?
Sherry, I think they should do some sort of paper or like a collage paper or something. Ranger with this. I think it'd be cool too.
Yeah. Let's do a couple. I've got latte and teakwood. So Dawn has an interesting idea. She said, I wonder if dripping alcohol in a dropper off a Q-tip from the top of the mug would be interesting. Would be interesting. A little rust here. Oh, now I'm really getting excited. I might have to throw just a hint of green in here. Oh, a little mushroom.
Ooh.
I swear, I'm like a little kid sometimes. What do you?
Reminds me of
fall. Are you shaking mixatives? What are you shaking?
Alloy. Sorry.
Why are you saying sorry?
Because I do that.
Because you and I both do that.
Sorry for being sorry. I remembered to grab my alcohol palette, so I'm not wasting my...
And you know what's really great about this, everybody, is if this doesn't turn out on the coaster, all you do is wipe it with isopropyl alcohol and you have a blank slate. So it's really no stress. And that's what I love about alcohol inks is I feel like it's a stress-free kind of project. This is going to be very cool. My niece, Aubrey, is going to love this. She's going to get a bunch of coasters for her birthday. We just made a gel print coaster in the live the other day for her at the end. And she's going to end up she's going to love this. I know my nephew, Matthias, her younger brother's going to want to steal it. Yeah. Mushroom hands down is probably one of my favorite, Stephanie. Tiffany's too.
Mm-hmm.
So much so that I have the big gun. Wow, this is really cool. Okay, I'm really excited by these. This is going to be a beautiful gift. That's going to be a really nice gift set. Look at that, Tiffany.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Love that. Just adding little specks of gold. Little. I was getting the gold all over my shirt, and I don't want to do that. So
Yeah, that's not good.
there we go. Yeah. Janet's asking, how do you seal it to make it permanent? Are you talking about the coasters and the mug, Janet?
It's the same way that we talked about it earlier. You're going to seal using Kamar varnish, which is a spray. And then once that dries, and I don't know if you need to do 1 or 2 of those, then once that is done, you're going to need to use the archival, the clear spray that Krylon also has. And you'll need to do several coats of that. But the one thing about the ceramics is they are not, what's the word I'm looking for? You can't like put them in a dishwasher, so you'll have to wash them by hand. That's the only thing. But that's okay. You don't think that's a bad thing?
No.
I do notice that I have a lot of alcohol ink here at the bottom, and for whatever reason, it's coming through. So I would put something underneath it as it dries. All right. So for me, I'm just gonna put this over here. Get that in. So I've made now 4 coasters. Just in this little session, 4 coasters. Oh, where's my other coaster? I have a China, beautiful little mug here. And we've got this really fun piece that we're going to, bye Melissa, nice to see you. Really fun piece that I'm going to cut down and use in multiple projects. Same thing with this is I'll probably seal this too because it's really reactive. Tiffany, what about you when you use your stuff?
I'll have to see when I probably will because I am splattering on the alloy, which if you don't, and then I don't think I used the blending solution. So in order for the blending or the alloy or any other mixative to be more or less permanent on a surface, you have to use the blending solution, and I didn't do that. So I'll have to spray it with something probably.
I can already tell that I'm gonna mess with this one.
Whoops, I'm way off. There we go. Yeah, so made this one at the beginning. This was mine.
That is gorgeous. Absolutely stunning.
I think the gold definitely added.
It really did. Just beautiful. Yeah. I love that piece too. That's beautiful.
It's fun.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, that's great. Look at that. Pulled up some white space. So I can see layering, doing lots of layers and lots of fun little things that you can do. Just starting with a base layer and then working there, kind of like we did on our coffee bags. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And you know what else you can do too is you can also create whatever you want, say on, Yupo, create something really beautiful. And then you can also turn that into a coaster. You seal it, of course, and then seal it not to this, but like to a wooden coaster, like I make gel plates, the gel prints with. And these are so lightweight and they're so great because once you have that seal on it, then nothing's going to happen to it. And that is really great. These make a wonderful gift. Super easy to make. And that's what I really love about the alcohol inks is you can make these big pieces and then cut them down, right, Tiff?
Yep. I think I might have to do that with some of because I was going through a phase of doing the alcohol inks on the black alcohol ink cardstock, and I did these, but it was a lot of work to do the resin and the sealing and the mounting it on the wood. So maybe I'll try to do some coasters with a few of the pieces as well. I think that would be fun.
Yeah, because there's like this, I tried to make a wave. That's what I was working on, getting water movement in that. And just this to me reminded me of like just champagne, like a bottle of bubbly, just like so many fun little things that you can do. And then turn them into, you know, coasters or turn them into projects. Who says I never use color? So many cool things that you can do and just explore and play or make a flower, you know, lots of fun little projects, landscapes. You do literally anything. Fun.
I love those.
See, all of this since she got me hooked. Just saying. And I have some framed.
You might
What do
have
you think,
some scattered
Tiffany?
too, maybe.
I think so. I think so. Well, I'm going to leave a playlist here for everybody who's not watching the replay so that you can kind of see some fun things. What do you think, Tiffany? You got more you want to play with? Or?
No, I think I'm good because
Yeah,
my kids got school tomorrow, so got to get them.
Yep, I got to work.
And I'm going to leave a playlist somewhere on the screen here as well so that you can check out more alcohol ink techniques. And thank you all so much for joining. And be sure to send us your questions for the Friday live stream. Thanks so much.
Yes. Bye.
Bye.